So this is the video of the rise and fall of Eric the Pokemon and DBS or CRK fan or whatever his name is. Now apparently I used to be friends with Eric ever since that I made a drawing of him. And apparently him and I get to know each other. And when I first met him about the whole Brian the Tamagotchi fan incident, and he was like, he was just like confronting me and comforting me that everything was just going to be okay. And apparently I trust him. And it was just like back from either in 2023, 2022, or probably 2024. But then when I started creating the character elimination mini-series back in last year in 2025, back in January, I thought I had like a good show for it since I only put like 10 characters on it. And apparently it was just pretty normal. But then back on the show of Character Elimination Redemption, I put back two of his fake-ass bloodline family members, such as Meloetta and Diancie from Pokemon, including his quote-unquote family. Now, apparently, into my statement, I think that Eric is stuck in his own fantasy world and just acting childish of his own. But what it comes to me was that he was forcing me to put Meloetta and Diancie into the final two instead of the other two. And apparently he broken the rule of the character elimination mini, which it was my show to begin with. So apparently I declined the offer, and which is why, and apparently he was still mad about me because of not putting two of the Pokemon characters that he wanted to be in. Now, apparently, he just wants to be happy just so that he can masturbate himself. And apparently, it seems that he was just still mad at me for all the stuff that I did. And apparently, I did not satisfy him. And apparently, I would never satisfy him in my life since. Now, about Eric the Pokemon fan, what I also heard back from Mike Tsunagi's character elimination series, it seems that he broken the rule that he was, apparently my friend Bunny with the top hat told me that it seems that Eric the Pokemon fan was none other than a pedophiler. Now, I might get canceled from that word, so apparently it's no big deal. Apparently that's Eric's fault, because apparently when he did all that stuff just so as a pedophile, he even made an apology note to Mike Tsunagi. And apparently, Mike denied the offer immediately. Now, this is kind of like some sort of a downfall of Flame Golden Plays, but this is very different. This is extremely childish, but not as childish as some other people you think or probably see on the internet. Now, for most starters, I know that apparently Eric and I have been friends since back from 2022. And apparently, all of the other things that he cares about is just his Pokemon characters. And he has been going on this beef with Fallout Fanatic the Beyonder 2007. And apparently, those two need to probably get a life. Because apparently, neither of them don't have a girlfriend whatsoever. Just like Eric, who doesn't even have his own family. Well, we don't even know if he does have a family, however. But even if he does, then apparently that's just his own side of the story, his own version of his own reality. So apparently, here's a reality check. All of his fantasy characters from either in Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, SMG4, or French Fly, or whatever the hell you call that shit, it's just that he's stuck in his own fantasy world, and he's telling me he wants to grow up. So apparently, this is going to be my side of the story that Eric is just a childish fan brat. And apparently, he just doesn't want to get anything what he wants in his life. Now, does he? Apparently, if you ask me, if I would ever expect myself to be friends with Eric, then apparently I would never be friends with him because apparently I just exposed him on this video. And even if he wants to make it his own commentary about me, then I don't care. So, which is why that we're still having this war going on. So, this is my side of the story, that Eric is nothing but a childish fan brat. So, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all on the next video. And probably I might put him on my podcast series if I still have the time. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the video. Cheers.